Hello everybody, everybody is back. So we had to shout out the final to the chapter of what if Starscream clones in the bayverse. And we had to laugh off and had the special surprise but the late birthday so Peter Carton added to be turned 85 years old. Hooray to the Peter Carton, the voice actor of Optimus Prime. So, we're going to get to it, and it will be the final chapter of the What If. So, after Starscream eliminate and all of the humans, he had to beat it into the Minds after the beat of the what if the beat had to be on a Shockwave lab and check it all into the jet vehicle, the jet mode, and it would be that it would kill the humans when it is necessary, and it would check it on the DNA and get the Amazon for his clone. And it answered the idea that the clone it need an Amazon like a blood to any the form into the Sabbaturian half jet. Had to be that they had to look like him, sound like him. He memories, he thought, he illusion, and ambitions. And obey the only one Starscream be a leader to Satacon. And in front of the Seekers, Thundercracker, Skywalk, Slipstream, and other the jets. And then the be under the command by him as well. And then the be another is the falling. A two mastermind and all the energy, the more than the armies. Instead of the sentinel, the falling had his head and all the reason that the attack on the Paris and I with the killed and on the next team. But Sam had his eyes, he don't want his friend die, but he just sacrificed himself by shockwave. They blasted him and they entered the city. And Sam Perry looking for him, the tragedy, he got to sacrifice himself, and Bumblebee disappointed, he's supposed to be the guardian. He did blame himself for all he did. They were Sam's funeral, and Optimus disappointed as well. He will revenge on Starscream and Shockwave. They're going after the Decepticon. Starscream warned the Falling that the Prime is still live, but the Foley had no problem. He eliminated himself what Megatron didn't do. So afterwards, they executed the plan to all the citizens and even Autobots on this Earth. And the blasted all of them. Even Starscream disappears, or even his clones, and executed and all the satellites. And it would be the audited, both be the farewell needed brother roommate and his leader. Starscream killed Bumblebee with a cold hand, and it got his spark in the crushing bodies. And Optimus was fully furious and goes Super Saiyan to all of him and his fellow comrades. And it attacked all the Decepticons. Barricade retreated, but it would be not for long. And Soundwave and got to be clone to attack him from the behind. One of those Starscream clones and say that another one, and the black to him and other friends. Not for long, Foley killed him in his cold blood. And alas, revenge is now his alone in the rule and at the matrix of leadership. All about the field lost. How they're not going down when I fight. Optimus never going to sacrifice for this. The world will be out of control when Decepticon rule the Earth. And it needed him an Autobot to do whatever he can and help the humans. And when Optimus he leadership and at the still body who did the passes on the next to the lead them to get the Foley. But even there was no match to them, and the Foley that had all power, it will wipe out any of the dragon bots. Barricade the commander all had to reach to destroy the human with any of the ticket bombs. Meanwhile, after 2 years to conquer this planet, some of them get to the Decepticons, some of them make it try to the Crusaders, and don't clone they had under the mind that they had to research, and finally finally conquer his revenge. One of the seekers going to have to reach out into the human plans. Someway had to weaken the corrupted in the radio, and it did have to survivors. Starscream had the Legion Soundwave. He sent a Skyquake in as well. Into the spot in. Some human wanted to join the Decepticon. Cobra Commander wanted to hunt down many of the G.I. Joe rebels and after the can. And the Snake Eye and the Regent White Ninja that battled each other. And Starsky and Cobra talking seriously and about alliances in the world domination. And it had all the rebels had to weaken the one that destroyed the Decepticons. So the alliance is all about endless. The Rock and the Wizard had to return. But they even had to weaken the try out how to get rid of the Decepticon. Some of them and turn them back on G.I. Joe and arrest them for even the crimes and injury. But Joe the Collector, they're not a bad guy. But they refused to listen. Cobra had them all the days in the hashish. At last, he won. But Jet the Jet, it had to research. Starsky had to eject his clone and joined the military human jets, and they fought off at the region they should be. Meanwhile, Barricade still commanding the all he troops had to beat at the citizens and to beat the head of the bombs. And the wicked returns. Then the shocking news had to be to say hoo-ha. Commanders they ruled the White House and they heed the control, while the Decepticons had to beat the Cybertron and ruled all the digital strategy. Darkly destroyed Megatron trolls and claimed himself as the ruler. He got Optimus' head. The Foley had to read the pillars, releasing the Sun Officer. He sent the Devastator had to retrieve it. And the Decepticon destroyed the Chicago. And when another left, and did all hope all lost, it'll be in the other recently, it'll boom. And it'll reach all the seekers, and it'll reach the planets, make a human that work for them, before they see the latter day on day Earth. And the pyramid, the phone destroyed the tomb of the primes. More Decepticons landing there, and for they had in the DJ, destroyed the military boats. And the beaten on the region day, whoever the porter and all the there will be the blood eliminated by the Decepticons. It cut the Starscream clothes and destroyed all they had to what to let to them. Alas, he the one under the wound in the Libya after the deep triumphs. And the victory, and now he is alone. He got a meeting with made on Autobots, and the reading of speech and all Decepticon, and the moment he allowed victory. Now that he activated the power of the Osbach, and recreated destroyed the half of the human race and Earth. He got a coat and then got a crown for himself, like in G1 movie. He never so happy in wanting his the strategy. Even the falling he the brother master. And now the falling golden had to finish and then the matrix of leadership and use it shot out to the destroyed sun. Into the hoo-ha. He said, now I claim the sun. He even constructed the subtle vegetated of that sun. Well, that's it, guys. This is my reaction. We'll welcome back What If for the Transformers. Like we described, see you on the next one.